Great day, great day. Rod Powell here, host of the You Should Get a License podcast, author, entrepreneur, and agency principal of Encore Insurance Group. I wanted to come on today and do this live. I've been figuring out a few different things from a technology standpoint, and I said, you know what? We're just going to do it live on YouTube, and we'll see what happens. But this is September, which means it is Life Insurance Awareness Month, Life Insurance Awareness Month. So I just wanted to come on. This is not going to be a long video, but I wanted to come on and just share some of the statistics regarding life insurance that might be helpful for you. I mean, first and foremost, let's just look at the country of the United States, which is where I am. It's 330 million people, approximately 335 million people, and there are 280 million active life insurance policies in force right now. So what that means is there's 280 million policies out there. However, only about half, about 50% of the states, of the people in the United States actually own life insurance policies, which means there's only about 170 million people who actually own life insurance policies. So the majority of those are people who have multiple policies. They may have one at work. They may have one at their union. They may have something for their business. They may have something that's permanent. They might have a term policy and a permanent policy, like a whole life or index universal life or a variable universal life, etc. They may have one that's just set up for their children. They may have one that's just set up for their mortgage. So in most cases, you're going to find that people who really understand life insurance, they're going to have multiple policies that they're utilizing in different ways. At the end of the day, life insurance is about transferring wealth, which is also interesting because 7 out of 10 of those individuals who have the life insurance actually feel as though they have more financial security. They have more peace of mind in regards to their finances. So 7 out of 10 have more peace of mind in regards to their finances. On the contrary, of those that don't, 60% of them feel like they don't have it because they think it's going to cost too much. But what's interesting about the cost of life insurance is that it's actually decreased. It's actually decreased about 13% over the last 10 years. So considering it's decreased by about 13% over the last 10 years, that doesn't mean that, hey, you should have waited until now to get it. What that really means is that if you were to purchase a policy at age 25 and it cost a certain amount, if you were 25 today and you purchased that same policy, it's probably going to end up costing you a little bit less, probably about 13%. So taking that into consideration, now is a time where it's actually a great time for those that don't have life insurance to actually get life insurance, because it's going to be less, at the same accord. You can't say, hey, I can still wait, because life insurance is based on the age that you are when you get it. Another statistic: if the primary income owner was lost in a household, 4 out of 10 households are going to feel it within 6 months. 1 out of 5 are going to feel it within 1 month. Think about that. Think about that for your own situation, for your own family. Would you feel that? Would you feel it immediately? Would you feel it in a few months? What would that look like in your situation? I mean, it's pretty critical. Another statistic about life insurance: 83% of people feel life insurance is important for burial and final expense on their life. So that is the reason that they will buy life insurance. Essentially, they're buying life insurance for their death. Oddly enough, life insurance is not designed for burial. It's designed for wealth transfer. The purpose of life insurance is to transfer wealth in a tax-free financial vehicle. There are burial insurance, final expense insurance, pre-need policies. These are the policies that you would get for your death and for your burial. But you're on the right track. If you're in that 83% who says, hey, I know I need to have something to bury me, then you definitely need some insurance for that. And it's in the life insurance class, but the life insurance that you would get would be burial or final expense insurance for that. The majority of life insurance is actually meant to transfer wealth. By the way, life insurance on average takes about 6 to 8 weeks to pay out, which means that you need a final expense or a pre-need policy, a pre-need burial insurance or funeral insurance policy to take care of that expense immediately when it happens. Because for most people, I mean, some people are buried within 24 to 48 hours, depending on, your culture and your religion. But for many people, they're probably not going to wait 6 to 8 weeks, before they put somebody in the ground, or don't want to. Even if you're not doing it in 24 to 48 hours, you don't want to wait 6 weeks, to put someone in the ground, or do cremation or whatever the case may be. By the way, cremation is not free. Most people can't afford a $400 emergency. So, I mean, most deaths come unexpectedly. And if that were to happen, cremation is probably still going to cost you $4,000 or $5,000. to get done. So you want to be prepared for those things if you don't have, that money laying around. 90% of people actually recommend having life insurance. This is the last big statistic that I really want to give. 90% of people recommend having life insurance, but guess what? Only 50% actually have it, which means there's some capping out there. About 40% of people who said that, wait, we should have it, don't have it. What's up with that? That 40%, man, you guys got to fill in the blank. We got to fill it in. We can't just have, 90% of people saying, yeah, it's good, but only a portion of those people, less than half of those people are actually doing it. So 90% saying, hey, you should get it, but only 50% of Americans have it. There's a deficit there. You got to make that up. Okay, of those 90% who are touting it. Now, if you don't believe in life insurance, you say, hey, it's a waste of money, it's a crap, There is some education for you, so that you can understand it. But at the same time, if you're one of those people, fine. Nope. Hey, it is what it is. But if you're in that 90% who believe that it's important, but you're a part of the 40% that doesn't have it, there's something you should do about that. Maybe you should get a license. You can write it on yourself. You can help others get it. You can help close in that gap, or just speak to a professional so that you can get properly educated. And you can be one of those 7 out of 10 who know that they have more financial security and peace of mind when they actually have a policy as well. So just kind of rounding this out. 1, life insurance makes you feel more financially secure. It gives you more peace of mind. It does help you. Matter of fact, it is a primary vehicle, one of the primary vehicles for transferring wealth, particularly on a tax-free basis. That is really the key. And we always want to transfer wealth instead of transferring debt, which is what we oftentimes end up doing with our families in a lot of cases. So let's stop transferring the debt. Let's start transferring some wealth. And lastly, it's probably going to cost you less than you think. It's not the cost you should really even be thinking about. It really is if you qualify. That's what you should be thinking about, because you do have to qualify for life insurance. However, if you cannot qualify for traditional life insurance, there are places, spaces, and ways for you to get protected as well. You just got to know the right professional who can point you in the right direction. I actually happen to be one of those. So if you have been denied for coverage, you can give me a call. I can help you with that. And I can help you with a lot of other vehicles as well on the life insurance side, as well as other forms of insurance. But today is all about life insurance because it's September. It's Life Insurance Awareness Month. And maybe you heard something that sparked you to get some life insurance, or maybe even, get your license so you can get some life insurance and offer it to other people too. All right. Have a great one. Peace.